I'ma blow up.
Okay, folks, so it is that time. We are about to sit here and watch Season 1, Episode 2 of The Dragon Prince. And it is a darn shame that the only person's name that I remembered is Bait. Now, I know it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve on this one. That was the first episode, and there are some names, to get to know. And I do know I had a comment let me know, hey, this is this name, this is this name, this is this name. What I'm going to have to end up doing is writing the names down and have them right here next to me. Or I'm never going to remember them. Because if it's one thing y'all know, I'm terrible with names. So, yeah. Other than that, though, the quote on the dry erase board tonight, no pressure, no diamonds. Thomas Carlyle, that's how we're going to pronounce that name. I think it's right, too. Other than that, though, another thing y'all know is I'm in the southeast of America, and if the truck ain't running, it gets hot really fast. So, we are not going to have much of an introduction. All I'm going to do is try to remember these names, because I don't know how to remember these names any other way. Last episode, we're introduced to everybody. We're introduced to the conflict here. The Shadow Moon Elves pretty much want to kill the king. And one of them didn't do their job. And now, the humans know that the Shadow Moon Elves are there. So, yeah. Other than that, I am in a location I haven't been in a while. I am part in the back of the area. It's pretty quiet for the most part. We just might have a car pass by once in a while. How often? I don't know. But part of the charm of being a truck driver. We're going to get a little background noise from time to time. So, yeah. I ain't got nothing else to say, believe it or not, for a change. So, headphones are going on. 3, 2, can't even get my hands right. 3, 2, 1, and play.
Previously on the Dragon Prince.
Oh, sweet. We get like a previously on.
Scout on patrol discovered them just before
like we did with like gargoyles.
Moon Shadow Elves.
Better example of that would be X-Men the animated series. Alright. Book 1, Moon. Chapter 2. What is done? Okay. What is done? Is that kind of a title foreshadowing the killing of the king?
They'll be on the lookout for us now.
I don't know.
5 of us won't be enough. Come with me.
So we're getting some character development with her.
It is a dance of stupitude and sorriness. Okay.
Well, that's the way a big brother should be acting after saying what he said.
So, I'll be back to help you pack in a few.
My heart for
You'll be unbound when the job is done. Your role now is to stay out of the way. You wait here quietly.
Now we both know that ain't gonna happen. You don't say wait quietly in a cartoon like this, because that is definitely not gonna happen.
I can fix this.
What I tell you. Lost Secrets of Zandia. Okay. So it's either wind. Okay, someone's joking.
Uses magical energy from one of the 6 primal sources. Look,
Wow. What's inside?
it's a storm. A real storm. Captured from the top of Mount
Huh.
Kalik.
That's
It
incredible.
uses
You're so lucky to
energy
learn magic.
Well, you get to learn
from
sword fighting.
one
Switch
of
places in
the
a second.
6 sources, which means y'all are using the dark magic. Here's our king,
We have not been able to find the elves.
even though I don't know their names.
Sundown is only an hour away. Soren and the others have returned to bolster your defenses.
I've spent years going along with these creative solutions, and where has it gotten me?
I don't understand.
I know you don't.
That's the problem.
Believe me.
Ez isn't in there. And that's what I'm going to call the little prince, is Ez.
Oh no.
Prince Callum.
Ow!
Prince Callum. Okay, I think I can get these down before, you know, in less than 5 episodes, I think I'll have the names.
You alone, Prince Callum.
Callum.
Perfect. But he could have seen both of us if he wanted to.
Callum and Ez. You know, good and well, you're going to hesitate at the moment that you have to actually do something, because you're actually a good guy. Swing on in there and take a break. I guess when your adrenaline's going, you go. That's really beautiful animation.
Prince Callum.
My king.
No, please.
Okay?
Yeah, just because you're a stepson doesn't
I
mean...
know I'm not your birth father.
Thank you.
But I want you to know that... this isn't easy. So, the most important things I've written down.
A letter? I'm sure the elves and dragons don't want to die, so everyone agrees.
There are centuries of history.
So what?
Generations of wrongs and crimes.
I understand that
on
too,
both
but
sides.
y'all probably don't even know what y'all are fighting about anymore, though.
I've done terrible things.
Well, never mind. Okay, if you've done terrible things, then never mind.
Now I don't know. But I do know I will pay the price for the choices I made.
There has to be a way to make it right.
The great illusion of childhood is that adults have all the power and freedom, but the
It's
truth
actually
is
the opposite. Yep.
A child is freer than a king.
So true.
I'm gonna give this back to you this weekend, okay?
I don't know. Something about this king. I like him. Yes, he might have done some bad things, according to what he said. But I like him. He seems to be a pretty genuine guy. Ah, the tears.
I'm looking for someone.
Oh, did you check back there?
Okay, if you're supposed to be the best of the best, how did that happen? He is very inexperienced in anything like this. Whatever.
She's right behind me.
Oh, and all you did was trip them up.
What? Nothing.
I thought you were going to do what needed to be done.
Aaron, Claudia, anyone?
Prince Ezrin.
You can't.
What?
That's not fair. Why
Would you
hurt
want
someone
to
who's
kill
done nothing
Prince
wrong?
Ez?
Humans cut down the king of the dragons and destroyed his only
He's like
egg,
6
the
years
second
old.
prince.
Well, maybe 7 or 8, I don't
will
know.
not be denied.
I see. Well then, you found me.
Oh, wow.
I am Prince Ezrin.
2 heads, 2 bites, 2 souls held at once, and through magic, I can switch your spirit with another. The Moonshadow Elves will find the king's body, but your spirit will survive.
I have to do this.
So it's okay for you to do the same thing?
Well, no. It's not the same thing. Because we are attacking you, provoked.
Then it's a cycle.
Okay.
You hurt me, someone will get revenge against the elves. It won't end.
Callum.
Oh, they've got such a point.
Shh, go away.
War is a vicious cycle.
Are you talking to that painting? You lied to me.
Okay, how is that worse than trying to kill someone?
Got a point.
Have you met Bait? Say hello to my little friend.
Bait's awesome. Oh,
Come,
really,
follow
Bait?
me. I have to show you something.
200 men and women are ready to fall protecting you tonight. But you won't let one soldier sacrifice their life for you.
It's not
Oof.
the same.
That's quite a conflict right there.
A king than live as a coward.
Oh, never mind. I like what he said
That's what
better.
this is really about.
What
It's,
are you talking about?
yeah, live like a
No,
king, don't
I
die like a
already
coward.
told you the problem.
Yes.
It's dark magic.
Destroying that egg saved our kingdom. Maybe all of humanity. It was an egg! And it would have become the most powerful creature in the world.
It saved humanity, huh? Way to keep
What
things
is
very
done
ambiguous.
Cannot be undone. I am offering you a path forward to save yours.
They looking like, I don't know about that.
Would you, Viren?
Ooh.
Get out.
Wow. Quite the turn.
No way. It took me over a month to figure out that combination.
Obviously, she's got a really good memory.
How did you...
I just pressed all the stones with the jelly handprints. I'm not falling for that flash and frog trick again.
He's a glow toad?
That's
But
what
there's
you
no
are.
trick this time. Please, look.
Fine. You uncover it. Slowly.
Hmm.
It can't be.
Oh, it's the dragon egg.
It wasn't destroyed.
And we are done with episode 2 with the conclusion that the dragon egg is still around and hasn't been destroyed. So, that means, I can't remember her name yet, but the female elf, who is obviously going to be a good guy, because what I'm already realizing in this show is the good and the bad guys, it's a pretty ambiguous term on who's the good guys and who's the bad guys and stuff like that. There is no right or wrong in this show, it seems like. It's either you might think that this side might be right or this side might be right. It's really just a matter of interpretation, because I could see where the moon shadow elves would be upset with the humans as well, and the humans might be upset with the dragons and how they needed to save humanity, and it's kind of ambiguous on who's right and who's wrong. So, but yeah, obviously she's gonna see this dragon egg, and maybe this might bring them all together, and obviously she's going to stop and pause for a second and be like, hey, wait, this dragon egg, it's still around. We don't have to be fighting this war. But then, of course, some of them elves would be like, but they killed the Dragon King, and but I'm presuming the king don't know about the simple fact that this dragon egg is still around. So, yeah, wow, this episode, I know I'm only 2 episodes in, but this episode really gave a lot within just a matter of I don't know, it's 22 minutes long, because of course you got the opening credits and then you got the 2 minutes of the last credits here. I mean, because these are really long credits. And it just gave us so much. Obviously, we know this mage is not all he's cracked up to be. He's not willing to sacrifice his life for the king, obviously. And a lot of the other people probably aren't willing to sacrifice their lives neither, because when he pointed that out, they were kind of looking around like, I don't know about this. But yeah, it gave us a lot. But I'm going to go ahead and say this. I'm kind of starting to sweat here. And I don't want to be sweating all on y'all on camera here. So I'm going to take my little glistening face here, and I'm going to jump off of here. So, yeah. Y'all know the drill from here, because I'm just not going to sit here and do this. It is entirely too hot in this truck now. I've had it off, turned off for like 20, I've had it turned off for like 45 minutes now. And it gets so hot in these trucks. In fact, I'm wasting more time by just saying how hot it gets in these trucks before I'm able to actually crank it back up and get the AC blowing and get cooled off and all that good stuff. It is so hot. But yeah, this is a great show. I'm so glad I started it. 2 episodes in. We're getting all sorts of good stuff. Good story. Good everything. I got Prince Ez. That's what I'm calling him. Ez. And we got Callan. I'm going with Callan for now. And Bait. I know those 3 names. And then I'm going to get on to the next 3. I'm going to get like 2 names an episode. Easy here. So, yeah. As I still say, it's a darn shame that I only knew 1 name, and that was Bates by the end of the first episode. So, y'all know the drill. Hit the like, tickle to subscribe, don't be texting and driving, and as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are, I do.